The movie begins not with a fairy tale, but with a warning. We meet a rugged drifter named Boyce, played by Dave Bautista, who looks directly into the camera. He tells us that the world as we know it is gone. Earth has become a dystopian wasteland known as the Lost Lands. Humanity clings to survival in a massive city built under a mountain, ruled by an infirm overlord and a fanatical religious group called the Church, led by the zealous patriarch Johann. In this world, magic is real, but it's a death sentence. We are introduced to Gray Alys, Milla Jovovich, a powerful witch with striking blue eyes and mysterious tattoos. She's currently in a bit of a tight spot, specifically a noose. The Church's brutal enforcer, a woman named Ash, is preparing to hang her for heresy. But Alice isn't your average victim. Using her mind-bending powers, she creates a mass hallucination, making the executioners see things that aren't there. In the chaos, she makes a daring escape, earning her the nickname, the Witch They Couldn't. Despite being a fugitive, Alice has a peculiar curse. She cannot refuse a request. This brings her to the attention of Queen Melange. The Queen is young, ambitious, and trapped in a loveless marriage with the bedridden overlord. She is secretly having an affair with Boyce, the drifter from the opening. The Queen wants more than just a crown. She wants the power of a shapeshifter. Specifically, she wants to become a werewolf so she can roam free with her lover. She hires Alice to travel into the treacherous Lost Lands to find a legendary shapeshifter named Sardur and harvest his power. But there's a subplot brewing. Jirais, the Queen's loyal captain of the guard, is secretly in love with her. He doesn't want her to become a monster, so he makes a separate, private deal with Alice. He gives her a precious timepiece in exchange for her promise to fail the Queen's request. Alice, bound by her nature, now has two conflicting missions. To survive the wasteland, Alice needs a guide. She heads to a local tavern and finds Boyce. Boyce is a Han Solo type, a hunter who knows the Lost Lands better than anyone. He sports a cowboy hat, a duster, and carries a deadly two-headed snake. After some world-class brooding and a display of his toughness, including a scene where he digs a bullet out of his own arm with his bare fingers, he agrees to lead her to a place called Skull River. As they depart, they are pursued by the Church's enforcer train, a massive, steampunkish locomotive filled with religious zealots. The Patriarch wants Alice's confession to use as leverage to topple the Queen and take full control of the city. The trek through the Lost Lands is a nightmare. The landscape is monochromatic and filled with ghouls, undead, skeletal creatures that hunt anything with a heartbeat. During one night at a camp, Alice and Boyce's frosty relationship begins to thaw. Boyce reveals his past, and we see that he's more than just a mercenary. He has a deep connection to the creatures of the wild. They eventually reach a settlement where Boyce reunites with old friends, Ross and Mara. However, the peace is short-lived. The Church's enforcers catch up to them, capturing and torturing Boyce's friends to find out where the witch is heading. Alice and Boyce face a massive horde of ghouls in a ring of fire battle. Alice uses her illusion magic to make the monsters believe they are burning alive, while Boyce uses his raw strength to clear a path. Here, Alice warns Boyce she is dangerous, and everyone who asks her for a wish eventually regrets it. As they draw closer to Skull River, the tension peaks. Back at the city, the Queen discovers she is pregnant with Boyce's child. Desperate to secure the throne for her unborn heir, she murders the bedridden overlord. The Church's train arrives, led by the fanatical Ash. They surround Alice and Boyce just as the full moon begins to rise. Alice must now decide. Does she fulfill the Queen's wish and create a monster, or does she honor Jirais' deal and risk the Queen's wrath? With the sound of howling in the distance and the Church's soldiers closing in, Alice prepares her final spell. Boyce draws his weapons, looking at the moon, knowing that once the transformation begins, there is no going back. And that is where we'll leave it. If you want to see how Alice outsmarts the Church and what happens when the Queen finally gets what she asked for, you'll have to watch the full movie. E outro style. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie breakdowns. Let us know in the comments. Would you trust a witch to grant your deepest wish? See you in the next one. Thank you.